What's happening? Trent here again from Trent Baynes PT. So guys, I've got a quick video for you on how to get a six pack. 3 easy steps, super simple, but not super easy, okay? You're actually gonna have to put in some work to make sure that this sort of stuff happens, right? But before we go ahead, can you give this video a quick like, comment down the bottom, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell just so you guys get all of my new videos, and hopefully you can learn something from this. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so number one, lower your body fat levels. Simple, but not easy, right? At the moment, it's taken me quite some time to get to 11% body fat, and they're kind of protruding quite well now. So I was kind of seeing a little bit of ab development at about 13% body fat, but now they're really starting to pop and show themselves, which is really good. So making sure you lower your body fat levels. Everybody is different. Some people show at 15%, some people only ever end up showing at 8%, which is what I'm pretty sure is gonna fucking happen to me. Anyway, number two, clean up your diet, okay? If you're eating crap, you're just gonna look like crap, simple, right? Lower your macros and go into a calorie deficit. So if you've got 15% body fat on you and you're still eating at maintenance calories, then you're never gonna get those abs to pop out and show. You need to get your body fat down, which is from macros and going into a deficit, getting your body fat down, and your abs will eventually show, okay? Number three, actually train your abs, right? If you don't train your abs, they're like any other body part. So making sure that you train them like a bicep, right? And actually taking them to a little bit of, I guess, overload and putting some weight on those abs is really gonna get you for those abs to kind of pop out a lot. So what our abs actually do is that they flex the torso, right? So like this. And what you want to do with your movement with your abs is you want to basically think about trying to get the bottom of your rib cage to touch the top of your hips, right? So we're trying to crunch those abs on each other, right? With a massive stretch as well. So big stretch and crunch on those abs. It's just like a bicep curl. Big stretch, crunch, and really focus on pushing those abs nice and hard together to get the biggest contraction that you possibly can. Okay, so all the way down, crunch, 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 and then straight back up. So a good way for you to do this is to try these 3 exercises, okay? So a hanging leg raise. I'm going to do a little overlay for a clip with this one so I can show you what's actually going on. But with this one, you want to try and get the bottom of the top of your hips to try and bring your legs all the way up and touch the bottom of your rib cage. So you're really coming up nice and high and bringing them back down, trying to get a good squeeze and a good contraction within those abs. If your legs start to fatigue, then you need to stop. Your hip flexors are taking over too much. Okay, going into a weighted crunch, taking this one to a little bit more of an extremer level and actually putting your lower back on some sort of piece of equipment, or like a ball, or like I've got here, I've got an actual boxing bag. I can extend all the way through, really stretch out my abs nice and far with that bag in my lower back, and then using that weight to come up and crunch coming up and crunching, but the weight's adding extra resistance to those abs, just like you would do a bicep curl, like I've said, right? So really big stretch in the abs, up, crunch as nice and as hard as you possibly can, getting those abs to pop, and then slowly back down, big stretch. And then number 3, we're going into a plank, but actually a proper plank. If you just sit there in just a standard plank position, like you can see in the video, you're gonna not get anything out of it. Your legs are gonna tire first, and you're just gonna drop, and it's not even really gonna be, your shoulders are gonna fatigue, and it's gonna be crap. So with this plank, what you wanna actually do is, like I said before, try and get your bottom of your rib cage to touch the top of your hips. Get it really right in there, squeeze hard, and squeeze your glutes, and squeeze your legs. Everything that you can possibly squeeze needs to be squeezed, right? But really focusing on getting that rib cage to touch the top of your hips, getting a good little, I guess, a semi crunch in a plank position. All right, guys, hopefully that has helped you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you comment, make sure you kind of tell me what exercises you like to do for your abs and what you like to do to kind of build your six pack, right? Make sure you like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. You can follow me on the Instagrams here and then the Facebooks. Hopefully that transition worked well. But apart from that, that's all I've got for you. So I'll see you later. Bye.